Yo. Should be live, if I'm seeing this correctly. Yep, shows up. Alright, so I'm gonna work on the Mitsurugi cards. And yeah. Yeah, the TCG exclusives that were revealed like a couple of days ago. I think Naeem scripted all of them. Card coding hours, yeah. There's not the new cards that were revealed today, but we'll see about those later. Maybe I'll do those in the afternoon. But anyway, for now, Mitsurugi. So let's get started. From what I remember, they have pretty simple effects, and some of the effects are even shared between them, so that makes the job quite easier. So Kusanagi gets one familiar bashment to the hand, and then the replacement effect of debut service of distraction. Plus one per turn, strings. Target delay, because it's if. Mitsurugi. Tag on Mitsurugi, except itself. Face up because banished, table to hand. Grave or removed. Okay, this all looks fine. And then the protection. If another reptile will be destroyed, debut this card instead. So field continues. Replace. Master zone. Okay, so the actual operation when replacing is debuting itself. Here's an effective place. Just gonna move this up here. Okay, so this card needs to be releasable by this effect, and itself is not already being destroyed. And then in the group of cards to be destroyed, we need to have a reptile, another reptile you control. So it's face up, this player controls it, it's accept this card. It's in the master zone, it's a reptile, there's on battler effect, another is on replace, okay. So this all seems fine. And of course upon being tributed, the first effect also triggers. Let's see, wait, already did this? Okay. Alright, so we need something in the graveyard or banishment. Okay. We got Polish Burial. So I'm just gonna normal summon it, and then another reptile, Monster Reborn, and then Offerings to the Doomed can help us destroy something specific. So let's see. Okay, all good. And then I'm just gonna normal summon this guy. By the way, we're testing the search effect as well. It's a simple search effect, I'm sure it's fine. And then if I go to destroy this guy, I should be prompted. I was not prompted. Another type control. Why not the face up control TP? Reptile. Well, let's see. Let's see what the debugs say. I'm gonna use Metaphors to quickly pendulum summon it. Okay, that says false for some reason. Now we need to figure out which part specifically. This shouldn't be a problem. So let's just copy this and separate the two checks. Let's see which one says false. Or maybe both say false. Okay, so this is true. So the problem is somewhere here. So it says is face up control. Master zone, reptile. Is this guy not a reptile? It's a reptile. Is on battler effect should be correct. Not is on replace. What is going on? Well, I guess we'll start debugging in here then. But what? It's face up. Display controls it. Okay, that's correct. It's in the master zone. It's a reptile. It is on battler effect and not as on replace. I mean, all that seems correct. Like, I don't even know what to fucking debug here because they all seem correct. Hold on. Is TP available? I'm pretty sure it's available because like every other card with the story place effect should have it available. Also, if it was not available, it would error out. It would say expect nil, expect end pay was nil or whatever. Okay, well let's just do this. It's kind of stupid, but. Face up control, location, race. I already checked this one and not replace. So apparently this says false. Oh, I know why. Name you. I blame you, name. Where's the ritual spell? I saw you did this. Yeah, okay. You said this, but this was globally done, so it changed it in every script, so just to test Naim, change the reptile to be winged beast, so you could test with rituals, with winged beast rituals, because there aren't any other ritual reptiles, not even unofficial stuff. Okay, so that was the problem. The problem was that it was being changed, so let's try it again. Should be fine. Yes, and then it triggers because it triggered itself, and you can get it back. Okay. Alright, so that is good. Let me just copy paste the last effect on this guy, because it's the same exact effect. And this one. Nice. I don't think I fixed anything really. Didn't change anything here, didn't change anything here. Just the one line. Move this up. Now this guy searches on summon instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, count limits. You can only use its effect, blah blah blah. Then 0, 1. Search to hand, single trigger. Mitsurugi spell trap and reductive event. Mitsurugi spell trap. Deck. Okay, this seems fine. And it did work, but just for completion's sake. So both Kusanagi and Saji seem to be fine. This doesn't take a string, by the way. Just noticed. Okay. So these two are good. No notes. And we quickly move on to the ritual monsters. Don't need this, don't need this. Okay. We just summon Scout of Mitsurugi Ritual. 5 limit. 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2. This should be a 2, so the Harmos pattern is separate. And then if special summon, Reigeki. So much weapon controls, destroy a single trigger, delay. Just special summons. Just special summons. Not ritual summons. Okay, this is Raigeki. And then, when your opponent activates a card effect, quick activates effect, your opponent can discard one card, or the effect is negated. Disable handless, quick chaining, monster zone. Condition checks that it's the opponent. Now, I think they should also check is disableable or whatever. I'm gonna add it in the condition. Kindly is discardable, does not allow the player to be specified. Will default to reason player. Okay. Yeah, so you made that change in the core. It's not important right now, but it will get fixed. Yeah, so. I just need a negate effect. Possible, okay. Now for the choice, I was thinking using select effect instead. So B1 is the opponent can discard something, and B2 I guess is gonna be this. On discard, there's an effect, there's on discard. Okay. Now I need to check because I think I forgot to add the strings for this. It should be 3 and 4. And then this one should be 5. Let me check the database. Now another thing I want to do is just for a little bit of quality of life, we're gonna make it so it is pretty obvious if the opponent can discard something. So if they cannot discard something, just automatically negate it without having the player pick anything. So it's this essentially. Let's change the numbers here. So if both B1 and B2 are true, the player picks. By the way, the opponent's pick. If only one of them is true, automatically set it to the corresponding value so that it proceeds as expected, and it does it automatically. Now let me fix the string. Discard one card should be the first one, and then this other one, that effect is negated. Okay. And then the last effect, which is the one that's shared with the other If it's distributed, you can search and then you can special summon itself. You connect your hand search, special summon, single go, delay, release, all good. Because it's if this card is distributed, optional. Add one Mitsurugi card from deck to your hand, Mitsurugi into hand, accept itself. Location deck, possible special summon itself. Pick one, add it, confirm. If you do add it successfully, then if you have room and this card is still related to its own effects, it hasn't moved or anything, and this card can be special summoned, and the player says yes, break, special summon, break because it's a then effect, add, then special summon, it breaks the timing. False, 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 false. Okay, so only if it's ritual summoned first. Okay, this looks good. Couple things. I don't wanna use this for yet. I wanna use the generic one for dark monsters. Yeah, let's use this one to summon it, and then Wooby is gonna serve as the Raigeki target. We're gonna test the negation as well with Wooby, and then if it's self-distributed, I just need a second one, I guess. Yeah. I also need a second ritual. Set something and then special summon itself. Okay. I'm just gonna restart the game to load the strings, but first let me read. While you're checking the condition, if the opponent has this card, if they have 0, should be post protected. Oh, sorry, I realized I made a mistake. It should be can discard or is negated. Sorry, one of the two needs to be correct. Okay, thanks for pointing that out. Okay, I'm restarting the game because I changed the string. Hope it doesn't break OBS. Okay, it shows up fine. Music. Any moment now. Is there music? I can't hear anything. Oh, there it is. Okay. Just took a moment to start. Okay, so we need a bunch of cards for this one. So first of all, Raigeki. Also the search, I'm gonna attribute this. This is Raigeki, and this is the search, and this one cannot special summon itself. Search. Destroy, okay. Let's try the special summon now. Okay, that looks good. And then lastly, the negation. So I need to summon it first. And now it should automatically negate. Okay. And then if the opponent has something to discard, you should allow them to pick. Discard a card that is negated. So if you pick this, the opponent chooses. Now obviously this is a puzzle, so I choose for the opponent. And the effect went through. Okay, so this seems okay. Activation. Check that the effect to negate. Although I'm just gonna write it simply E2 activation check. And yeah, the choice thing is just a stylistic change. I don't consider it really a fix. Now, since the last effect is shared with this guy, I'm gonna copy it. So I forget if I changed anything in small details. Okay. So what does this guy do? Oh yeah, the special summon from the graveyard thing. If your opponent special summons a monster, except your double step, you can tag one reptile in your graveyard, except itself, special summon it. You can only activate this effect once per chain. Hard once per chain. And the other one is hard once per turn. Okay. This guy's stability, you can add, blah blah. Special summon this guy, blah blah. Okay, it's the same. Special summon, failed trigger, target delay, special success. Condition is just there's something summoned by the opponent in the event group. It's in your graveyard, it's a reptile, comes special summoned, not this card, not this name. It's missing a revival limit, you are correct. Zones, target. Okay, this seems fine. We just got tested. Your opponent special summons a monster. Well, got plenty of here. I just need to get rid of this guy. Attribute those two. Yeah, okay. Okay, looks good. Okay. Not seeing anything else. Alright, so with that we're already done with the monsters, which, like I said at the start, they're pretty... I think they were pretty simple, and half of their effects are shared between them, so now we get to the actual kind of more complicated things, like the quick play and the ritual spell, the more complicated ones. Yes, so when you activate, you can also tribute a reptile from your hand or field, apply one of the effects. If you tribute it, you can apply both. To hand search, damage, special summon. Yep, it does all those things. You can only activate one per turn. Maintenance, I'm just gonna add standby phase timing just for quality of life, because it feels like something you could use in standby phase, especially tributing things, because they all tribute, they all trigger by getting tributed and stuff. So yeah. Okay, so Israel's reptile. The true hero thing means that you can use the hand as well. Select yes, no. If you selected, tributed, labeled 1. Now the one thing you forgot is to set the label to 0. The issue here is, if you activate it, tribute something, label becomes 1, and then later you get the same card back to your hand, and you activate it again, you don't tribute, the label will still be 1 from last time, so we'll think you tributed, but you didn't actually tribute, hence the problem. This way, if you don't tribute, if you cannot tribute, or you say no, so you don't tribute, the label becomes 0, so it's like, well, you did not tribute. True can always choose effective damage, that is correct. And then possible to hand from deck, damage 800, spell summon from hand or graveyard. Okay, well that seems fine. And then on resolution is when you make the choice, so. Okay. Did you copy the Sangen card or something? Because I see you doing a lot of select yes no's. Okay. Now it's wrong. There's a small difference. So this says apply one of these effects, or if you tribute activation, you can apply both in sequence. So the choices are apply the first one, or apply the second one, or apply both. Now the difference with the Sangen card, it says apply one, or you can apply any of them in sequence. Now, the difference is minor, but here essentially you pick each one separately if you're gonna apply it or not, in the case of the battle phase thing. And this is relevant because the first one searches and the second one summons from the hand. So if you have, let's say, if I have nothing in my hand, right, I cannot apply the second one. So at the start you would not be able to say, oh, I'm gonna apply both, because you don't have anything in your hand to summon. But because it says you can apply any of them in sequence, they were smart when designing this card. They're like, okay, you pick whether you're gonna apply the first one, and if you do, then you check if you can apply the second one. So that's what the code here does. This one is like, from the start, you gotta say apply one or apply both. So I guess we could do this actually. So then immediately it's like B1 is the searching, so location deck, Mitsurugi monster able to hand. Okay. B2, quote unquote, doesn't exist here, but it's the take damage one, which is always true. You can always choose to take damage, and special summoning is optional. So We don't need to check that. And then both is when when the label. Actually, it's not just that. It's okay. It's B1 and the label being 1. So actually, we should just do this then. It's a little more. It's a little more pretty. 0, 1, 2, 3. And then the special summon should be 4. Right, so if both B1 and the label is 1, you can choose to apply both, otherwise one of the two. Okay, so you're gonna do if OP is 1 or it's 3, so you're either playing the first one or you're playing both. You do the search. Perfect. And then here, if OP is 2 or OP is 3. So again, if you're playing the second one only, or you're playing both, take damage, break effect first, and then it's like you can special summon one Mitsurugi from your hand or graveyard, but you cannot attack directly. You got a room and there's something to summon, Necro Valley Filter, very nice. Hand grave, and the player says yes, this is gonna be string number 4. Pick what you wanna summon. Break, because it's another then. Special summon it. It cannot attack directly. E1. Cannot direct attack, special summon complete. Okay, this seems fine. Other filter, Mitsurugi, okay. Okay, let me make some notes. What I changed. Set the label to 0 if you don't tribute for cost. And choose to apply the first, the second, or both bullet points from the start. Okay. Can also tribute if I tribute. Okay, so search. I need something in the deck to search. Take damage can always be done. So some from the hand to graveyard. We got stuff to summon. Okay, let's see. There's a dangling end after the OP. The arrow seems to suggest the same. Indeed. So, hold on. Oh, this one. It's this one, the one at the end. Yeah, I get what you mean. Hold on, this track is fucking loud. Okay, that's better. So, if I don't tribute, it's either search. Oh, sorry. Strings are wrong. Is the number 1 string is for this, for the tributing? Yep. 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Okay. Nope. So either search or take damage. Value filter. Okay, small typo. No biggie. If I attribute, I can choose both. So search, then I take damage, and then I can summon if I want to. Now I want to see if I remove this, for example. I cannot search now, but you can take the damage, obviously. Even if I attribute though, I should not be able to. It should only have me one option to take damage. Yep, okay. Oh yeah, I didn't test the attack thing. Okay, so fine. Anything else on this card? Everyone, I think field should be fine though, right? Because by default it's only field, and if you add the true parameter, it's hand as well. Okay. Search one, take 800. I think this is fine. Yeah. Let me drink some water. Okay. And then we move on to the ritual spells, which is kind of a weird one, but let's see what we got. Don't need this one. Activate all these effects, you're gonna use the effect per turn, yada yada yada. Special summon. It's also category release, technically, but yeah. Okay, so let me read it again once. Activate one. Ritual summon reptile from your deck by attributing reptiles from your hand or field, exact equal level. Or ritual summon one reptile from your hand, attributing up to 2 reptiles from your hand, deck, or field. And the level is equal, exactly. So you can always tribute hand or field, and then you can also tribute deck with this second part, but only up to 0. First one, you summon from the deck instead. So partners 1 ritual proc equal, occasion deck, filter ritual fill, put this at the start. Ritual fill is this. So you summon the ritual, reptile ritual. So the first one is reptile ritual from the deck specifically, and by attributing reptile monsters, you forgot about this one. You need to also force that the material filter, whatever it's called, is reptiles only. I forget exactly how that's done. Plus 100 of the flags because it's per release, just to be safe. Ritual target bounds 1, 2. Okay, let me fix the that thing first. Ritual summon by tributing something specific, a specific property. I can't think of a specific one, so I'm gonna find a ritual spell or something that activating monsters. Attributing spirit monsters. Okay, there we go. Mud filter. It is indeed called mud filter. There's a weird space there. But okay. Wait, what is it? Location of monster zone and spirit or activating spirit monsters and those tokens from your field. Okay, so that's specific, it's field only. We don't need that, so okay, and then the second effect, the second bullet point, reptile ritual from your hand, which is the standard, equal on both, by the way, yes. Okay, you summon a ritual, extra field, extra OP for selection. So, let's see, extra group. So this is the stuff from the deck, probably, yes. Deck mat filter. Resurrector is by effect. Level up of 1. I imagine the ritual. Okay, first of all, there's no cards in the deck that have a level. Monsters. That's kind of moot. But I imagine the ritual procedure checks for the level stuff, so I'm not gonna really delve into that too much. Extra OP for selection. So extra OP gets everything in the deck and specifically sends it effect, material, reason, ritual, reason, release. Because if I recall correctly, this is not, the core doesn't allow tributing in the deck. That should be changed, of course, because obviously this card does it. But for now, we can just send to grave and pass the proper reasons, so it's fine. And then the tribute limit thing should be 2. It's up to 2 only, right? Up to 2 reptile monsters. G should be the quote-unquote material group. Should be, let's say we go to 2. Okay. And then you select which effect you want to do. You want to be 2, label, flags. We need to add some operation infos here, but let me see the chat. Hello. Oh, I did look so. Correct, only release ritual mod fails to send. Yeah, I guess we should change the core about that, but it's not a big deal. Right now we can just do this. Now this shouldn't be possible. Technically we should be operation info, and then this should be location hand, M zone and deck. And then this one should be just hand and M zone. And then we also need a special summon one. This one is deck. And this one is hand. I also need to update the params thing down there as well, so did I add the mat? I did not add the mat filter on the second line. Yep, I forgot. I forgot. Okay. Let's see, so to test it, don't do this one. So first effect, we ritual summon from the deck by attributing hand or field only. Second effect, ritual summon from the hand by attributing up to 2 from hand deck or field. Mitsu. So we're gonna summon this guy by attributing this stuff. And then I also want a second copy because the 1/10 thing. Ritual from the hand by attributing hand deck or field. Let's add some low level ones to test the Mechalion, you have been chosen to test the max limit of 2. Hey, happy holidays. Will the new cyber cards be available soon? No clue about that. I don't think anybody has ever scripted them yet. Okay, I really need to delete this BGM track because it's really annoying, man. But yeah, the cyber cards, I don't think anybody has scripted them. So first they need to be scripted and then they're gonna be tested. Maybe, I'm just gonna say this, maybe in the afternoon, evening, today. But no promises, no ETAs, nothing. I didn't say anything, okay? They're not very difficult or anything. From what I remember, I read the effects only once in the morning. I don't think they had any complicated effects, so it's not like, it's probably not gonna be any problem like that. Afternoon's NAC, that's true. Though it is Leary versus Hera. Maybe halfway through. Well, we'll see what happens, because for the other cards, I haven't prepared the databases or anything yet, so it's still up in the air for those. Okay, ritual summon from your deck or from your hand? Deck. Okay. And then I pick these, let me summon something. Okay, exact level. These two trigger, of course, I'm not gonna bother using the effects here. And this one, I summon from the hand is the only option. I can either use the big guy in the deck, or the one I just summoned. Okay, and this triggers because it was tributed from the deck. I just want to make sure that's correct. So the up to 2 thing seems to work, because I couldn't pick this guy. If I do this, okay, you can combine them. I did expect it to work fine, but I just want to make sure. This is a lot of value, by the way. Like, you can tribute 2 from the deck. You can even get this back. That's crazy. Is that right? Mitsurugi card. Yep, you can get spell traps too. So you can get it back and then use the other. No. So check this out. Like, you could go ritual from the hand. You have a ritual monster. Debut him from the deck. And let's say whatever. It was the same as before, actually. And then this triggers to get this guy, the spell back. The guy triggers to search a spell trap. And then he gets the ritual spell back, which you can use again to use the other one to ritual summon from the deck. And obviously I don't have any monsters to do it properly, but boom, this triggers, you search something else from the deck. Spell some stuff back. Oh, the string is wrong for that one. Oh, it's because I copied it from the Yeah. The first ritual had a lot of strings, so oops. Yeah, so that's a lot. It's a lot of plus. Like all these cards trigger from each other and stuff. It's kind of crazy. Fingers crossed. Thanks for your excellent work, gentlemen. The community appreciates you. Thank you very much. I think that's it for the spell. For this one. I think so. Wait. Tabs. I could do the operation if it's a little more fancy, but it's whatever. Okay, then the trap, which if I recall correctly is like very simple. Bye bye, Mechaleon. You serve their purpose. Straight up a negation effect. You're scripting for yourself, or you can add this to the game. I'm testing the scripts that somebody else in the team wrote and fixing any issues I find, like these for example. And when I'm done, they're gonna be added to EDOPro for everybody to use. Right now, all the scripts are locally on my side, so you don't have access to them. But when it's done and they're added, hopefully soon, others like you will be able to use them. Okay, Great Purification. Parts with color effect, tribute, negate, destroy. It's pretty simple. And then banish from the graveyard, target reptile, master bone reptile, essentially. Rose pattern is the same, strings, best on release, quick, like a chance, just wanna add a hint messages here. Timing. Standby phase, main end, timings, check. Thanks for your dedication, no problem. Binds for the count, yep, binds cost. Let me look at this one first because it's the simplest one. I give it the first one, might be simpler, but whatever, it doesn't matter. My graveyard, got room, there's something to summon, it's a reptile, it can be spell summon, and there's something to tribute. Because spell summons, and if you do tribute another monster. Pressure Shaman. Sure. Technically, if you are special summoning a specific card that it's already predetermined, you don't need to check the zones. You should just try to do a special summon and fail if you have no zones. Now, since this is from the graveyard, it doesn't make a difference. But if it was, for example, from banished, it should try to special summon, fail, and because it failed, it will go from banished to graveyard. But yeah, just in case this code could be copied to the different card, just for correctness sake, you don't need to check the zones there, or should not check the zones rather. So if the tag is still relating, you special summon it, select something to release except the target, release it, okay, all good. And then the negation. Now this is just I forgot to mention it earlier, in terms of naming functions. I'm not super strict about this one, but if it negates the effect, it's category disabled, and if it negates the activation, it's category negate. So to make a differentiation, I try to make it this for disable if it negates the just the effect, or neg if it negates the activation. It's just to differentiate them a little bit. It's not super important, but alright. So the opponent, when your opponent activates a card effect, right? This just needs to. This could just go up there. It's very short. The cost should be the tribute. Tribute 1 level 5 or higher reptile. Level 5 or higher reptile. Okay. True. And then it's a typical negate the effect, and if you do destroy, kind of negate, it's related, destroy again. It's pretty standard. Okay. The kinks. So I can activate turn 1. And there's an error, 15. Did I not name this correctly? I did not. Oh, I need... I need 2 extra cards for Whoopee to get the opponent activated effect. Okay. Oh, wait, what? There's no ritual in my hand, bro. Okay, hold on, I missed something there. Filter, matte filter. Why does it think this is fine? To like it failed on resolution, so that's correct. Ritual filter must include type ritual? I don't think so. Because you see, it failed on resolution. It doesn't, you know, check for ritual masters here. Hold on, let me finish the trap first. And we'll go back to the spell. The gravity effect. Well, the trap isn't working. Oh, I don't have any monsters. Duh. I'm stupid. There we go. Okay, so the trap is fine. I don't think I changed anything. Not really. No, okay. Alright, let's go back to the spell, because something's wrong there on the ritual spell. So it's allowing me to pick the second. Now, if I move this guy, is it gonna be activatable? Yes. So something's wrong. Something is very wrong. B1 or B2. That's not used, by the way. Okay, let me try including the. Nah, it doesn't make sense. Let me try including the ritual check, like you said. Bruh. Ace race. No. This is very peculiar. I see the problem, I think. You're not calling the function here. See? This stuff is missing. There we go. And now if I add the guy back. Something's erroring, which I guess is purpose. 43. What? So none of the choices was. What? How does this make sense? It was activatable, which means B1 or B2 is true, but then when actually picking, they were both false. Pass check. Oh, you're right. Damn, you're right. Yeah, when activating, the check is 1, and yeah. Okay, I'm thinking you could just move the param stuff out up here. Eh, whatever, it doesn't matter. Don't mind me just doing some rapid fire tests. Okay. Okay, we should be fine now. I get back to script the link cards now. Cool. Trying to think if I missed anything. No, I think we're done. I tested the trap, yes, okay. Okay, so that's gonna be it for now. And yeah, thanks for watching. If you're watching live soon-ish, the cards, these cards, the 7 ones, are gonna be added. If you're watching the archive, they're already in the game, they already have been added beforehand, so yeah, so thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna go by, I'm gonna go add the cards, and actually I'm gonna get food afterwards, because it's kinda, I'm gonna get food, because it's not too late, but I'm hungry, and it's time for lunch, so bye bye, peace. Maybe later today the other cards, I don't know, maybe not, we'll see. Bye bye, take care.